A very good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss physics concept force. From the topic, first question comes in our mind: what is force? How can we define the force? Okay, what is force? A push or pull acting on an object is known as force. Suppose this is an object. We can say duster. This is an object duster. If I apply the force on duster to push it, suppose I am pushing it. Okay, I am applying the force here. Okay, or either I am pulling it, I am applying the force in backward direction. This push or pull is acting on an object is known as force. Okay, this push or pull acting on an object is known as force. Okay. Who has discovered the force? Who has discovered the force? Sir Isaac Newton has discovered the force. Okay. Who has discovered the force? Sir Isaac Newton has discovered the force. He has seen a falling apple from the apple tree. From falling apple, he has discovered the force. Okay, gravitational force. Okay. Now, what are the SI unit of force? To give honor to the Sir Isaac Newton, we have given the SI unit of force Newton. After the name of Sir Isaac Newton, to give the honor to the Sir Isaac Newton, we have divided its SI unit is Newton, which is denoted by capital N. Okay. Now we are going to discuss effects of force. As we know, force is push or pull. Okay. Now, due to this push or pull, force can. There are so many effects of force. Okay. What is the first effect of force? Force can produce motion in stationary object. What is the meaning of stationary object? The object is at rest. What is the meaning of stationary object? The object is at rest. Force can produce motion in a stationary object. Suppose this is stationary object, this is a ball, this is stationary object here. It is at rest. If I push the ball with marker, with anything, okay, it will come into the motion. It come into the motion, okay. Force can produce a motion in a stationary object. This means that force can produce motion in a stationary object. Take the example of golf, okay. Take the example of golf. When we hit the ball with the club, okay, the ball initially the ball is at rest position. When we hit the golf ball with the club, it come into motion. It means that we can produce the motion in an stationary object with the application of force. Okay. Second example. Second effect. Force can stop a moving object. What is the second effect? If any object is moving, with the help of force, we can stop this object. Suppose when a player catch a ball, in the initial state ball is coming towards the player. Okay, ball is in motion. When we catch the ball, okay, after some time, ball comes into rest. Okay, balls come into rest. This means that with the application we can stop a moving object. Okay. In the similar way, when in a football, okay, when any player pull the ball towards himself, when any player in the football game, when player pull the ball towards himself, it stops the ball with the application of force. Okay. In the similar way, one more example, when we apply the brakes of car, okay, we are applying the force on the brakes. When we apply the brakes of car, we are applying the force on the brake. With the help of this force, we can stop the moving car. Okay. In the similar way, we can stop many objects with the help of force. Okay. Third one, force can change the speed of motion. Okay. You have seen cricket. So many students are willing to see so many students do to see the cricket. Okay. When the bowler throw the ball, okay. When the bowler throw the ball, what is the direction of ball? From bowler to batsman. Okay. When the batsman hit the ball, its direction change. Okay. But what it means, when batsman applied the force on the bat, when batsman applied the force with the help of bat on the ball, then he changed the direction of ball. Okay. This means that we can direction as well as speed of change. Okay, when we hit the ball with the help of bat, we change the speed of ball. Okay, one more example, when we in the football, when we kick a moving football in the football, when we kick a moving football, we also change the speed of motion of football. We also change the speed of motion of football. Okay, I hope you understand the speed of motion. Okay, when we apply the one more example, suppose you are doing the cycling. Okay, when we apply more force on the pedals, the speed of cycle increases. This means that with the help of force, we can change the speed of motion of object. Okay, with the help of force, with the application of force, we can change the speed of motion of object. Okay, up to third one we have done. We have done the force can produce the motion in stationary object, force can stop the moving object, force can change the speed of moving object. Okay, now we will see here how force can change the direction of motion. What is the fourth factor? Force can change the direction of motion. Okay, force can change the direction of motion. Okay, again you can take the example of cricket ball. When a cricket player hit the cricket ball, it changes the direction of motion of ball. Initially the ball is coming towards the batsman. When the batsman kick the ball, it direction of ball changes. Okay, direction of ball change towards the boundary, you can say towards the players, fielders. Okay, one more example, force can change. Take the example of football. When a footballer giving the pass of football to another player. In a football game, when a footballer giving the pass of football to the another player, simply it changes the direction of motion. They simply change by applying the force by kicking it. Okay, by kicking with the leg, he is applying the force on the football. Okay, by kicking with the leg, he is applying the force on the football. Okay, by this application of force, the direction of football also can be changed. The direction of force can also change. Okay, by application of force, we can change the direction of motion of football, as well as we can change the speed of motion of football. Done. And last point, what is the last point? Last factor of force. Force can change the shape and size of object. Force can change the shape and size of object. Suppose we have any elastic. Okay, when we pull the elastic, when we pull the strings of elastic, its size increases and shape changes. When we pull the strings of elastic, its shape also change and size is also increased. From this example, we can understood that we can change the shape and size of object with the application of force. One more example, take the example of sponge. Whenever we press the sponge, okay, its shape and size also change. Its size decreases and shape also becomes flattened. Okay. One more example of force can change the shape and size of object. Take the example of dough. What is the meaning of dough? जो हमारे घरों में आटा होता है ना, जो वेट फ्लोर होता है, जिसे घूमते हैं, उसे क्या बोलते हैं? डो बोलते हैं. ओके, यू कैन टेक द एग्जांपल ऑफ डो. When we press the dough, its shape and size also change. Okay, when we roll the dough, simply we convert the dough into the chapati. We simply convert the dough into the chapati with the application of force. We are applying here the force. Okay, for rolling the dough, for rolling the chapati, we are applying the force on the dough. Okay, that's why with the application of force we can change the shape and size of object. Understood? But we have done the effect of force. What is the effect of force? Force can produce motion in stationary object. Second, force can stop a moving object. Third, force can change speed and direction of motion of object. We have taken the example of cricket ball as well as football. Okay. And fifth one, force can change shape and size of object. You can take the example of elastic. You can take the example of rubber band. You can take the example of sponge. You can take the example of cushions, duck. With the help of example, you can tell force can change the shape and size of object. Thank you, बच्चे. I hope you have understood the concept. Okay. Thanks. Have a nice day, बच्चे.